I wasn't enrolled in school or training. I was working as a school teacher, teaching phys ed in Lansing, Michigan. And so from going from a school teacher PE to competing at a Big Ten schedule, it was freaking tough. I got to give Andy Simmons a lot of credit, because Coach Bormet was working with me. That hour drive there and back, 2 hours in a car every day, can take it out of you. So I got a room back home where Andy came in maybe once a week to take that trip out of the training, and I was able to wrestle with him. So Andy Simmons, he's like my brother. I love you, man. I appreciate it. He's been working with me since I was a child. Josh, thank you. Again, my family, my dad, my brother, my sister, all of them. Thank you guys.
So what brought you back? Then what was the biggest
challenge? The challenge. You know, I've done this since I was 3 years old, and it's in Detroit, and it's something that, you know, I wanted to look back. You know, when I got a daughter, and I want to raise her and explain to her that you can do anything if you set your mind to it. It doesn't matter. You know, and I know I fell short of my goal, but you got to chase those goals, because if you're not chasing goals, what's life to live? You know what I mean? You got to make life worth living. And so I firmly believe that I have the capability to beat anybody on this bracket. I firmly believe that I could win this bracket, you know. However, it didn't fall into my favor. It's all right. I'm going to live. I'm going to move on. I'm going to find out what's next for me and my family.
You are a teacher. You will be teaching students in the future. So
actually,
will you teach?
I didn't even go to school to be a teacher. I just found a job and said, I need some money. I got a daughter. I applied to it. I got the position, and started working as a gym teacher. I had no idea what I was doing. I just went in there and figured it out.
You still have the job?
No.
So you got to go find another job.
Yeah, I'll go find a job. I got a college degree from the University of Michigan, so I should be able to hopefully get a job. If somebody's got a job for me, let me know.
Is the pressure off now? Do you feel like we were talking and you were so laser focused when we did an interview earlier?
Yeah.
You're not the same guy right now. It feels like, is there some pressure off you? Do you feel some relief right now?
I feel like $1 million right now. I feel like great. You know, I just want to maybe go for a swim or something and just chill. Go have a good dinner with my family and just relax and figure out what's next. You know, I got some young guys over the summer that I was helping train, Josh Barr, and you know, I'm gonna go maybe help those guys out a little bit, help the guys out at Michigan, and just slowly maneuver into what's next, figuring it out. You know.
Do you have any desire to go back to being a PE teacher?
I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a lot. I mean, it was an interesting, you know, experience. It was a great experience. So it sharpened me mentally. You know, working with kids, you gotta learn to take things with a grain of salt. You know what I mean, and be flexible, understanding them. It made me grow a lot.
Logan, you mentioned coming back partially because the finals were in Detroit. Your team didn't get the overall goal of the national championship, team championship, but do you still think that you accomplished a lot? Do you still think that you made history?
What do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, we won the Big Ten championship. Right now we're in second place. I'd say we did all right. I mean, obviously, you know, like I said, I wanted to win. Our team wanted to win. Our coaches wanted to win. But you know what? Picking yourself up after a loss, it makes you grow, man. It sucks. It sucks. Last night it was like a bad dream. It was like my worst nightmare ever. My worst nightmare ever. I was in that position. I've been in that position a million times. I know that position. The one thing you can't do when somebody rolls you through there is unlock your hands. I unlocked my hands. I made that one error. That one error cost me from being an NCAA finalist tonight. I worked so hard. I wanted to win that match so badly. But you know what? Life goes on. I got up. I went and I met my family, gave everybody a hug, told them I love them. And you know what? I slept through that nightmare. I woke up this morning, dropped a crappy match in overtime. Whatever, I picked myself back up and I went back out there for one last time with the Michigan singlet on, and I wrestled a good match.
Logan, this sport takes a lot of pride in its history, and someday they'll look back at you 7-year guys type of thing. How should we write this chapter?
A grind, something that until you physically go through it, you can't even talk about it. I mean, it's not even just a grind. I've had knee surgeries, I've had broken bones, and all these things. You know, one year I wrestled with a torn knee all season. I had surgery after the season. I came back, I wrestled the next year. And, you know, these things, they not only take time to heal physically, but mentally too. You know, that coming back from a knee reconstruction, it's hard. You never want to go back to frickin' having to do another one of those. So those guys that do that, I have the most upright respect for those guys, because I understand it sucks. It's not only physically, but it's mentally challenging to sort of overcome those obstacles over the years, and get to go out there, you know, be an All-American again. It was a fun experience. It was an experience that I don't regret at all. I'm glad I did it.
Thanks.
Favorite part about dad life here?
Dad life? Waking up at 3 in the morning. No. Dropping her off at daycare every day. It's the highlight of my day. We wake up in the morning. I take her over to her little play area, and she plays while I get breakfast ready. We eat breakfast together. My fiance goes to work, and we eat breakfast together. I drop her off at daycare, and then I head to Ann Arbor, do some schoolwork.
How far is that?
Hour and 10 minutes.
You're still doing the hour?
Yeah, I drive an hour and 10 minutes every day.
Wow.
So
I heard it earlier, but I was like, I thought you had moved.
no.
Wow.
Yeah, I live about 30 minutes from my parents, or 20 minutes from my parents' house. They're north, Ann Arbor south, so yeah, it was fun. Put some miles on the car, that's for sure.
Hey Logan, as a Michigan alumni, I've been following you for a long time, and I had tears in my eyes watching you get your hand raised for the last time. And I think there's a lot of people who give you a standing ovation that would want to say thank you for coming back. What would you have to say to those people?
Thank you for being out here and supporting me. You know, they're part of the reason why I do it. You know, it's last year it wasn't that fun because there weren't fans. You know, part of the fun is all the fans, all the people cheering for you, cheering against you. They love you, they hate you. It doesn't matter. They're making noise. They're watching you. That's what makes the sport fun.
And last thing, as a Michigan alumni, you have been performing today. I'm proud of you. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Am I proud of myself? Am I proud? Yeah, to pick myself up all the times that I got knocked down. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I mean, I'm proud, I guess. I don't know. I think I got a lot more to give, though, in whatever life has waiting for me. So,
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.